This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. And we already know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying? I got King Richards on the situation right right here, excuse me. And yeah, how what 6 inches feel like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all crazy around here. It's all crazy nowadays. This is what we living in. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to talk about it. I'm going to react to it. I'm going to, reaction is basically the news. So, here you go. It is what it is. Let's do this.
But I do think when you whittle it down to the core, I just think women just want to be treated like princesses. And I do think that deep down, men want to be able to treat their women like princesses. It's just when you hear a woman saying, I want a man with
There we
six
go with that
figures,
Disney.
one man is in that position to do that, so he won't complain and say, oh, you're asking too much. But it's the man that isn't in that position that would then feel like, wow, you're asking for too much.
Do you know what?
Whoa. No, the problem is, you know what I'm saying? Most of you sisters out there think that you're in a position and you're in a place and you're in this and that because of it's the makeup that makes you think that. Let's just keep this real. It's the makeup that makes you think that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. It is what it is. It's the makeup. Y'all think that y'all finding and what the fuck you really are. And be honest with you, you're not. You're average, everyday ass motherfucking women, just like men are average. And most men are average motherfucking people. The hell you talking about, dingbat?
It is that with the unrealistic expectations is a fact of you're asking for the things that only the top
Right.
10% of men can provide, and it's unrealistic because I mean, when you go on TikTok or YouTube or whatever social media, a lot of these women that are talking about these top 10% expectations are they're mid-table. So really and truly, can you even afford to ask for those things really honestly deep down? No. But a lot of these women, they're pumped up because if enough women say the same thing, everyone's going to join onto the bandwagon.
And I
Not only that, you know what I'm saying? It's the fact that also we got, men out here helping to boost these women's heads up. You know what I'm saying? We got other women out here that of course women listen to and think that a lot of the shit that come out their mouth is fucking real and they just regurgitating a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Let's just keep this motherfucking 100. You know what I'm saying?
agree with you. Like
And then-
me
and-
personally.
No, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, majority of guys, and it's not just money, it's height, it's looks, it's status, it's clout, it's a lot of things like that roll into it. It's not just money, because that's just one. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of broke guys that are 6'4" that are banging a lot of box.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Right.
like, okay, another common one. Oh, a guy's got to be over 6 foot. The percentage of guys that are over 6 foot is not that high. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm really getting at. It's just that fact of like looking at that top 10%, which I understand that most women, they want to date up. Women don't want to date. Women really don't want to date on the same level as themselves, or definitely not below. Do you get what I'm saying? So they always want to aim up and feel like, oh, okay, he's better than.
Whoa. But this is the thing right here, though. Most of these women are average women. Average women and average men used to get together by an astronomical rate. What are you talking about? That's just life. All this, overusing hypergamy. This overusing hypergamy is causing the serious problem. And listen, let me tell you something. Yes, everybody wants to do better in their life. But what makes things get better is if you choose a team that you could come together. Y'all have the same common goals. Y'all move the same way. You want the same things in life. You have the same ambitions. That's what makes a good team, and a good team makes for good strategy and a good life. The focus no more is not on having a good life, it's on having good things. And that's part of the damn problem.
Me, so that raises my value because I'm with him. When you say that.
Yeah, no, I do hear what you're saying. Women do want to date up because, again, it goes back to the idea of what we've been fed as kids. Do you know what I mean? You're reading stories of a princess who's lying in her bed waiting for her knight in shining armor to come and rescue her, and then they live happy ever after, and you don't even know what the happy ever after looks like, you know? So
Right. It's a whole fictitious situation. You don't even know what the hell that shit look like. So what the fuck? Why the fuck are you believing something so hard that you don't even know what the hell's really going on with the picture?
just think it just comes back to what we've been fed. Women just want to be treated well, but the way they ask for it can be a problem. So I think for a long time, you have to remember women have been silenced. Do you know what I mean? So you've been talking about women were being courted and all that kind of stuff. You have to remember marriages were arranged as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of people weren't even marrying for love. So a lot of women were probably in relationships.
But hey, though, the data does show that arranged marriages work the best. Real talk. Real talk. That's what the data shows. That's what the data shows. I'm just being honest.
That they weren't
Look it
happy
up.
in,
Google
weren't
it.
sexually satisfied because
Married
men,
husband.
let's be honest, we know that men for a long time weren't going down on women, things like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Hold on. Can I ask you something? Yeah? If you've had one partner, how would you know what bad sex is? That's fact.
wait,
I was just
wait,
thinking
what?
the same thing.
Wait, where did that come
Wait,
from?
what?
What did that
Right. Right. If you, let's go 100 years ago. Most women only had one partner. And, you know, that's just real. That's just real. You know, for real though. Most women only had one partner. So, if she only had one partner, that means she only knows, you know what I'm saying, what she needs to know. But that partner took care of her. He embraced her. He did, you know what I'm saying? She ate good. Her and the children ate good because, you know, back in those days, you know, people were growing their own food. They were, you know, raising their own animals to slaughter and things like that. So yeah, you know, you ate good. You had the necessities that you needed. Yeah, it wasn't, you know, Bentley roses and all this other type of crap that we've come into today. Don't get it wrong. I understand that life has elevated. Life has elevated to a certain degree. But us as human beings also have a need to understand where we need the basics. Because it's the basic people in society today that actually keep society running. It's not the millionaires and the billionaires, regardless of how much money you think these people have and the new inventions that their money is able to make them come up with. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's the basics. The trash men. The workers at the dollar store, the individuals that cook your food when you decide to carry your lame ass out to a restaurant because you too goddamn it lazy to cook your own food. It's not necessarily lazy shit. I sure appreciate you. Bring your ass on out, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Keep showing me some love, motherfucker. Goddamn, bring me your motherfucking dollars. 10 toes, motherfucking down. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, people, they just roll different. But at the same time though too, the family structure was a lot better in those days than they are now. Because we got too many options. We got too much. And we don't know how to handle too much. We don't know how to disregard the bullshit and, just let the bullshit play how it's supposed to and actually hold on to the values that we need to hold on to as people. That's what the fuck the problem is.
Have to do with anything.
No, because the logic behind it is because if you've never really thrown your box
See, now
around.
that question, I'm not gonna lie, it's triggered me already.
I know, I can see it in your eyes.
Because
still.
I'm like, why is the question, how will you know if it's bad sex? Why doesn't the man want to give her the best sex?
No, that's not what it is. It's not that we're saying men whatever man gives you, take it.
Why doesn't the man want to give her the best sex? What was the question that was asked? The question that was asked was, how would you know if you only had one sex partner? So if you only had one sex partner in your whole life, you wouldn't know different ranges of sex. You wouldn't know a lot of chaotic stuff. You wouldn't know a lot of things that can possibly go on because you've only had one sex partner, and your sex partner, both y'all don't know all that. So what the hell is she talking about? That's the point. We come to a point to where, in society, and this is just, it is what it is. Women like to explore because of their mindset, the way that they work. They like to wonder. They like to do different things. So they push the level to a whole different level. That's what women do. And that's just the real. They push it to a whole different level.
Yeah, but it's a fact of like, if you haven't thrown your box around,
Yeah.
you don't know the full range of the spectrum.
Men are simple.
Because if you just go,
Men are simple. We don't push the button to a whole different level. Not normally, unless we are injected into a situation to where we figure out new things and we, roll with it. Let's just keep it real.
with one
It's
guy,
about the access. The access.
you know that guy, and more than often you will be satisfied because that's all you know.
Oh,
what I'm saying?
It's like giving-
I don't
How
think
would you
more
know
often.
what a 9-inch feels like if you've never had a 9-inch?
That's not even a thing.
No, you're right.
Run a million miles away.
To a
What the
degree,
hell?
yes, you don't know what you're missing if you don't have it. I hear it. But at the same time, okay, so for example, I'm African. I'm from the African community.
So am I.
I know that I know a lot of African women that were not happy in their marriages, but stayed because it's what you do.
Because of
Now-
duty.
Exactly. But now I just feel like women have more of a voice. So how they're using it might be a little bit rough around the edges.
And women have
And I
more.
see
Hold
it.
on. And women have more of a voice, and more women are single, and we've got more baby mamas, and more women are actually unhappy.
But at the same time, are men...
How many?
Am I wrong?
Are men...
I want to hear this. Go on.
Hey, are men bringing the standard? So I'll speak for myself. Can I speak?
Hold up. Bringing what standards? You sound like a fucking goofbox. Bringing what standards? Listen, this is the business. This is the fucking business. If you didn't have your lame dingbat ass, running all over the place, sleeping with this guy and that guy, you will find a happy situation. It's not meant for women to run all over the place. And that's just for real. That's just for fucking real. It's not meant for you to run all over the damn place. That's the reason why a lot of you women nowadays having so many motherfucking mental issues, because you got too many men in your motherfucking space. Listen, you are a vessel to gain. A vessel is like a cup. It has to be poured into. You are meant to be poured into. That's the reason why you women nowadays, most of you, I'm not saying all, but most of you are having such a hard time because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be poured into. So when you meet different men, when you meet different men and you having all these problems because you know, so many different energies are entering you. You don't know what the fuck to do because you're a vessel. You're allowing too many people to pour too many different alcohols into your cup. Listen, let me tell you something right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you go to a club. For real though. When you go to a club, you know what I'm saying, and you get a drink at the bar. You know, let's say you get one of them like a walk me down or something like that. Think about how many different alcohols are in a walk me down. Okay? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You most walk me downs, you got gin, rum, vodka, of course, you know, little fruit juice coloring and all other type of shit. But you got at least 2 to 3 different alcohols in a walk me down. So let's convert this to sex. Real talk. Let's convert this to sex. Let's say you slept with 3 different men, just like those alcohols in the walk me down. You slept with 3 different men. Those are 3 different energies that you've invited into your vessel, into yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now, at the end of the day, you invited these 3 different energies into you. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, of course, you know, different size, because every man is a different size. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the different size, the different energies, the different things that you are allowing into your vessel, they stick with you. Because let's just keep it real. If you ever had a true drink, you even when you pour it out the cup, you still smell it in the damn cup. For real though. You still smell it in the cup. So it is what it is though.
One voice.
One voice.
Hold on.
I've been a traditional woman, guys.
And that's how men think. I'm gonna keep it real. That's how men think. You know what I'm saying? When we meet new women, we can smell the last dude on you. Because at the end of the day, you know, we have our own intuition as well. That's what's not being talked about as well. We do. We know women that are for the streets and women that are not. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for the men that, you know, have had their heart broken before. It's a difference. It's a difference in that man's thinking. In that man's heart, that man's movement, that man's mindset. All it takes is one time. I'm telling you.
Grew up in the church. The
Are
man,
you a virgin?
listen, the
Are
man,
you a virgin?
hold on.
Simple. You said
Can I finish?
No, answer the question.
Oh, is it you asking
Yeah.
me? Wait.
Look, she brought up that growing up in the church shit. Don't do that to yourself with ladies. Don't do that to yourself. If you know what I'm saying, all that growing up in the church, you want to talk about all that, but you not actually going by the guidelines and the rules. The fuck, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Husband, he was the first man I ever kissed, slept with, everything. So you want to talk about tradition? I was her.
But if
Yeah.
you're traditional, you still have a husband.
So you stay with the
What?
man if he's not treating you well.
We don't know what's happened so far. You're
Yeah,
just assuming.
yeah.
You're just assuming.
Okay,
You
well,
she hasn't
my
told us a story. You just
situation-
One voice, guys.
My
Go on.
situation ended very badly.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Lord.
but that's my situation,
Okay.
and I'm not
Oh,
gonna even
Lord.
say too much. But as in abusive, all of that, yeah.
Now, when
And
it comes-
I gave him all that innocence, virgin. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to be submissive. I was that woman. I grew up in the church. Everything, long skirts, all of that. And what I got back was horrible. Yeah.
My bad.
I understand. So now that I'm out of that situation, I'm still traditional on the inside,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna lie, I like to be a bit of a bad bee.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what I mean?
So what I'll say in regards to that is I'm really sorry about hearing about your situation. When it comes down to anything to do with SA or anything like that, or abuse, anything like that, like we just
Hold up. I'm so tired of hearing about this essay. And you know what I'm saying? We all know what it is. It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you running into that many men throughout your lifetime that are SAing, and you know, I can't fathom that. No man wakes up in the morning and says, well, today's the day I'm going to SA my woman. No man wakes up and like, yeah, I understand we got sick people out here. Don't get it wrong. Male and female. We do have sick people. But Jesus Christ, for the amount of women that always saying that it's SA out here, like they just making it like seem like it's just, you know, men just waking up in the morning and it's like, you know, I'm about to
eyeballing that. She walks right up.
I'm about to do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously.
we just support you and we just say
Sorry,
you're sorry.
SA.
Yeah, we just support you for that, innit? So just sorry about that. But then coming outside now, it's like you seem happy to be out in the streets. Like like
Me?
yeah, because the way you're like, yeah, and I'm outside, I'm a bad bee. I don't know what you think.
No, I said I'm traditional as a woman. Like, if a man comes my way, okay, the way I see it is
Yeah.
not 50-50.
Yeah.
I feel more 70-30. But the other 20% that isn't in that 50, we're saving it kind of thing. So it's almost like the man puts in more, but part of my wages will be to save for a rainy day. So it wouldn't just be, I'm using it to get my nails done and all that. I'm quite responsible as a woman. I'm not...
Okay, so really, your part would be to save for a rainy day. Okay, so that's what when most of you women want a man that makes an astronomical amount of money, he's already saved for a rainy day. Cause that's what y'all want.
Mr. Pretty Tony.
You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all want. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
out here to just spend your money, take me on holidays, and you pay. To be honest, I'd feel uncomfortable after a while. I'd be like, babe, let me at least give something
can
back.
I ask you a question before I move on to the next guest, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so how did you get with your ex-husband?
Man, I grew up in the church.
So it was through, like, the church, and it was kind of like an arranged, like, oh, this...
No,
Did
I
you pick
thought it
him?
was love.
Did you pick him?
Yeah.
What was the parameters that made you choose that guy? What was it that attracted you to that guy?
Looking back, I don't know.
I got a good idea, though.
But honestly, that guy did not have money. We were young at the time.
Yeah, obviously, you're young.
So it wasn't, you need to have 6 figures. Like, it wasn't even like that.
What did he look like? You see?
Wait.
What did he look like?
He was a black man, isn't it?
Tall, handsome,
5'11".
5'11", handsome.
What I thought was handsome at the time.
Oh well,
Not my type now.
What's your type now?
The same type, but not him, basically.
Yeah.
As in, I still want.
The fuck is you talking about? Okay.
That's how you know you're done.
Dark skin. I'm not.
So if you're
I'm not.
watching
You
this,
need to
bro.
be 6'3". Like, yeah, no, just don't worry
No, but
about it.
preferably over 6 foot, right?
No, I'm like I saw someone who was 5'9", and I had no problem. To be
How
honest,
tall are you?
I'm 5'6". And I'll be honest with you, I kind of like hugging a guy that's a bit shorter because your torso is not at my head. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I don't need the most tall guy, but I do desire to be treated like a princess to a degree. I don't want struggle love. Do you get what I'm saying? I do like the idea of it, but know that what you're going to get back is a woman that wants to please you,
Can I ask you something?
wants to.
Here we go with that shit. No. All this princess shit. Man, it's no grown ass man that's gonna treat you like a princess. For real though. Your father, yeah, your father would treat you like a princess, but the man that you are going to marry and things like that, that's not his job to treat you like a princess. Let's just keep this one. Let's keep it 100. It's not.
To make sure you're looked after,
Can I ask you
but I
something?
like to be a bad
Do
bee.
you want to be a princess or do you want to be treated equally?
Right. Because you can't have it all.
We would need to figure out what the difference is between the.
We know what the hell the difference is between the two. Being treated like a princess is you sitting around on your ass all day, you know what I'm saying, thinking somebody's supposed to cater to you. That's not how life goes, motherfucker.
Two. Does being treated equally mean I'm not a princess?
You tell me.
Yes, because that means you're grown. What the hell?
It's an interesting question. I don't
That's
know
a
how
very
to
good
answer
question,
that.
actually. Because if he's treating you like a princess and you're just there, you don't have no responsibility, bro. Like,
See,
you
no,
don't.
straight away you
Hold
think
on, hold-
princess means she's doing
it
nothing.
is.
Yes, because it doesn't. It doesn't mean responsibility. Because a princess is not a queen. So a princess doesn't have responsibility. The queen takes care of the responsibility for the princess, which is her child. What the fuck? This is not hard, people. This is not goddamn hard. It's not that hard.
Because when you talk about princess, what's the connotations that come along with that? Princess is sitting in the tower, not doing nothing, bruv. Doing
What, the
online shopping.
princess is supporting the king?
Let me explain it.
How's a princess supporting the king? The queen's supposed to support the king. What is she talking about? What the hell? Let me give y'all a little something real quick, like time out. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to go here. This how it goes right here. Oh no, my bad.
Hey, which one of y'all's came?
Oh,
Hey, baby. Hey, how you do? Remember me? I'd have to lose all the brain cells in my head before I forget something as fine as you.
Does everyone need an audition to get with you?
You ain't gotta go through all that shit.
Then I choose you.
hey, you know what I'm saying? For real though.
See, bruh. When you say princess, yeah, it makes that connotation of you're sitting in the tower, just painting your fingernails, playing in your hair. Yeah, the guy comes, he patterns everything. Where you live, where you sleep, where you eat, everything. You don't have to worry about nothing. But the thing about that is, without that responsibility, you don't have no power. Do you get?
Listen, like I just said, man. A princess is the child of the king and the queen. She has limited amount of power. She has some power, but she doesn't have the power that the king and the queen has. And just like she trying to iterate, how the hell is a princess going to marry a king and then think that she's still going to remain a princess? No, you become a queen, so you have responsibility at that point. What the hell? Once you are a princess and you marry a king, you become a queen. So that way you have responsibility. These individuals out here want to sit here and think that this shit is just flowers and roses. And it's fucking ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? So what he's saying is, would you rather be the princess or be equal with the guy? So now you have a say.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if me and you was together and I pay for everything and you don't have to worry about nothing, I'm in charge, bro. What I say goes.
And I hear
You're
that.
living a good life. You can be living a great life. Oh, ain't got no worries. All of that, bro. You're singing, bro.
No, I hear that.
But I'm in charge, bro. If I say, you're like, oh, shall I go to this party? I'm like, nah, I don't think you should go. Then you're not going, bro.
Do you know what? I think there should
So
just
which
be,
one would you pick?
I think this is a hard
Which
question
one
to
would you
answer.
pick?
Let me get there now. I think this is a hard question to answer because I feel like in general in life there should be dynamic range. I think there should be times when my guy.
No. Dynamic range. Okay, you want the stability of a man. You want the protection of a man. You want the overwhelming covenant of a man. That comes with responsibility. And responsibility comes with structure and understanding that dumb shit is not finna go. And that's just real. It's not.
Guy treats me like a princess. Let's just say you book me a holiday for my birthday, but then when we come home and something's happened,
You still talking about a damn princess. After you get married to a king, you become a queen. You have responsibilities. You're no longer a princess. It's no more time for you to sit around and think that you're gonna just, do anything that you want to do. What the hell?
no, but hell, let me finish.
Let me just say one
No,
thing.
but you
I know
finish now.
I'm interrupting you, but you didn't say that at the beginning. You said, I think I should be treated like a princess. You didn't
No,
say
I
that. You said it in
desire.
dynamics.
No, okay. I'm changing it based on the question
you're
that I've been
changing.
asked. But
Cool.
no, I've always said I'm quite traditional. I will please a man wherever I can. I like the idea of my man coming back and he's happy to come back. I don't like the idea of my man being like, gotta go back to her. Do you know what I mean? I want to make you happy.
So
innit?
you like it.
Know
So,
that I'm
okay,
in
you're
this.
traditional, so you don't mind the man being the authority over you.
No, I don't want I was a youth pastor in it back in the day, so I've tasted a bit of leadership. I'm also a
Oh my goodness. A youth pastor. Oh. Man.
teacher, so I've tasted leadership, and it's not easy. I don't envy people in leadership positions because you know what? The buck stops with you. If the ship sinks, it's on your head. Captain, you need to go down with that ship. So for me, I'm happy to support. I'm actually happy to support. But I feel like there could be range. There could be times when you treat me like a princess, and there's times when it's like, babe, something has happened. We need to sit down and we need to discuss this. What do you think? What's your...
That's the point.
I'm balling that. She walks right up on me and she butt.
That's the point. Like, no. Oh my goodness. See, that's the problem. A lot of these women want to have it both ways. They want to have it all the way around. Like, they want to... Life doesn't work that way, people. Life does not work that way. We keep screaming this. You cannot have it all. It's impossible to do so. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Life does not work that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way.
opinions? What direction do you think we should go? And then even me as a woman, I can sit and be like, you know what, babe, you could take the lead on this. I'm quite happy because I don't know. It might be something
On
he's
this
struggling,
one.
like finance, for example.
On this one. So that's implying that at some point she's gonna want to take the lead on something else. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's implying. But at the end of the day though, you know, we can't flip-flop leaders. Once you put a leader in place, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna have to lead. You can't flip-flop leaders at moments in different situations and stuff like that. It just doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Man, God. But it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? I've been your main correspondent. If you made it this far, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. You know, shout out to my subscribers already. Real talk, 10 toes down. You know, mad love to y'all. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe. You know, comment. Also hit that you know, that like button at all times. Yeah. You know, I got my my email in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love. But yeah, it's crazy out here, man. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And it's no way that these modern day women want to sit here and have this type of crazy balance and think that, you know, well, you can lead sometime and I can lead sometime, and you know, we could just flip flop and this and that and whoop woo and all that, and you know, no. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. We don't live on that type of planet to allow such things to go on. But it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I always say about this time, that, my friends, is the bottom line.